So morning guys, it is March the 8th, Monday. I've been planning this for, I don't know, 3-4 days now, since my last trip out when I got really depressed, really down after listening to one of the nomads on YouTube, and thought it was really, maybe I might be making a big mistake. So my decision has been to pack stuff for 5 days away, Monday through to Friday. So 5 days away. I've planned where I'm going to go for each day, so it's not a big deal searching for somewhere, because I have a big enough deal searching for somewhere when I'm in those places. So I'm staying fairly close to home. So I'm going to go out to Harden, which is a little area that I went to the other day, and I found somewhere to sort of park and it was okay. So I'm going to start there, and then I am going to go across to D-side, shop and all around there, and I'm going to stay there. So 5 days away, packed for 5 days away. I'm going to try and do it. I've got it in my head now that I'm going to pretend like I am homeless. So basically, this is it. This is my life now. Gosh, it's foggy out here this morning. Quite chilly, 6 degrees centigrade. Just thought I'd update you. I'm on my way across to Harden now, and I will catch you later. So guys, the first thing I've done is to park up at Harden, this car park that I came the other day, and it's a lot quieter because the kids are back at school. So I've managed to go in the boot and sort out my back seat and my boot. I've put my burdens in the front, I've put all my clothes and everything into a Just Eat orange bag in the boot. I've unravelled my sleeping bag ready to pump up on the side that I'm going to sleep. And I've got food and my food bags in the back seat, with the back seat ready for me to nip into the back when I want to. So that's sorted. So here's another thing I want to add. This car park I've parked in was never any good at picking up on the internet on the people I used to be with before, 3, and also now on this phone, which is on Voxy or Vodafone. However, I have a second phone which is run by another internet, so whatever you call them, owner. Anyway, it's run by GiveGaff, which is part of O2, and guess what? That's on a high 5 bar. So I say it is a very good idea to have 2 different internet providers on your phone, in case one area doesn't work on one phone but it works on another. So yeah, great stuff. Talk to you later. Hi guys. Well, what a day it's been. Excuse me while I just put my soft shoes on. So I've been all around the Harden area. I've parked in lay-bys and Broughton Shopping Centre. My best places for parking today was my P-stop, which I did at about 1 o'clock. I had lunch in a lay-by, so I was able to have my lunch, have a pee and have a snooze, and that worked really well from 1 to 2. It is now 3:30. I hope I didn't mess that up. It's now 3:30, and excuse me. It's now 3:30, and basically I'm just checking out my sleep areas again and sorting my pee pot while I'm here talking to you. So I'm just checking my sleep areas again. I'm a bit more nervous about that tonight. I've found a veterinary hospital that has a driveway, a long driveway. There seems to be some sort of parking right by the main road, so I'm thinking of parking there for the night because there's nothing across from it. So I'm hoping that'll be okay. There's another couple of spots if things go wrong. Now what I've done is I've come to another service area. I'm going to sit here for an hour or so. There's a McDonald's here if I want to go and get something. I bought some stuff from Morrison's. I went to shop at Morrison's. That's where I sorted everything out. So I went to shop at Morrison's in Saltney, and they've got a car park right at the back where nobody goes, and I managed to park there, go in my boot, pump up my bed, sort it out for the night, put all the blankets on and everything, sort out all my bags and everything. It's been a bit of a day. I've not been stressed. God, caught in the sun now, haven't I? So I've not been stressed, and I was struggling to find places to park, to do anything, but I knew today I wouldn't really be doing any work. I mean, I've got my laptop out a couple of times but not done anything with it. So I think I've put my bed the other way around. I've put it on the double thing, just looking at the back with all the boxes that are coming. I have no idea how I'm going to sort that out. I really don't. That's going to be quite a hard thing to do in the future. Still, we'll see what happens. I'm just going to put my Jimmy Jams on as well, so I'm ready for sleep as well when I park and sleep, so that'll be good. And we'll see how that all goes. I've just realised that I've put my glasses somewhere and I don't know where. This is how stupid I am. Okay, I found my glasses. I just wanted to do a quick thing on what I've done. So, looking at the back, can you get a picture of it? So that side is my seat down, and there's all mess here, isn't it? Yeah, so that's my that's going to be my bed. So that's going to be my bed. Got my coat on there at the moment, and my pillows down there. I've got the Just Eats bag there that's got stuff in it, you know, that I brought with me today. I've got all this stuff here that needs sorting out. The bag here, front seat, a mess. So Peapoddy there for the morning, hopefully. Won't need it again today. And yeah, so I'm hoping that'll all fit very nicely. So I'm just going to make me a cup of tea. I brought a thermos flask along today. So I've just been getting my tea making stuff out, and I'm going to make it here. I'm quite relaxed, you know, just sort of kneeling on this seat and just pottering with this bit here. It's quite nice. It's plenty of space and things to do on here. I don't know whether you can see it. But yeah, so that's the end of my bed. That's my tea making stuff just here. I'm going to make a cup of tea now. So here I am, making me a cup of tea. I think you have to just go and park somewhere in the morning and reorganise everything again. I've got bananas, I've got emergency rations there anyway. Sugar. Put a bit of sugar in today. And me milk. And now once you stir it, that's it, you're stuffed. Unless of course you've got loads of tissue around, which I have somewhere, but I can't remember where. So, can't even remember where I got all this stuff out from. Oh, that is heaven. Now, if that flask would just stay warm till tomorrow, that'd be really nice, but I don't think it will. It's boiling hot though. That's from 11 o'clock this morning. It's very impressive. I'll tell you what makes a difference. and that is heating it, you know, the thermos flask before you put the hot water in and make the tea for the tea. That's just kept it really hot. So I've got some roasty beefy there, some roasted chicken there, some crumbly Lancashire cheese, pork pies, crisps. That'll feed me for tonight. And I have got a drink if I need it, but I want to really save that for the morning. I need to water it down as well. I don't drink, I sort of split it between a whole load of water and a little bit of fruit juice, just because I don't like water. Lovely. I'll see you in a bit. So back on the road again. I'm going to this dead end road that I found earlier and just go and have my tea there, because I've had a guy wandering around cleaning up, trying to look in the car, so he's obviously concerned I'm staying the night. So I'll bugger off now anyway. And broke a nail. Sorry, just trying to pick it apart now. Yes, I'm going to go there, so I'll catch you later. Okay guys, just before it gets too dark, because this camera somehow just doesn't want to pick up in the dark on the face one. So I'm just on the way to hopefully find a parking space. I've got two very close to each other, so I'm hoping that one of them will work. Okay, it's 10 to 7. I'm going to be parked up by 7. I'll get in the back then. I won't move again for tonight. I've tried to do my coverings as best as I can, and fingers crossed that I find somewhere in a little while, and yeah, be able to park up and stay the night. So hopefully I'll do a sneak chat to you before I go to sleep. I just wanted to let you know what I was up to now, because this might be the last bit, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I was doing it. Okay, talk to you later. Morning guys. Right, it's 7:30 on a Tuesday morning, the 9th, and oh, bad night. I'm just having breakfast. I found a lay-by to have my breakfast because I'm starving. So I parked at the vet's, and it was okay up until about 10 o'clock because it was quite busy, people were in and out. I didn't feel lonely, but I couldn't get comfortable in that bed in the back, and then I got really cold. Although I wore the I found, you know, I had a woolly hat, so that really saved the day. Cold cup of tea from a flask. It's quite warm actually, it's not too bad, better than nothing. So yeah, somewhere around about 11 o'clock, and it was dead out there, I suddenly heard all these male voices screaming and shouting and laughing, and that put me into oh my god mode. I better get the fuck out of here, because they're going to come down to where my car is and start, you know, trying to break in or whatever. So I sat up and was putting my shoes on, and I was listening, and I was really tired, but anyway, it just went dead again, went really quiet. So I gave it half an hour, and then there was nothing. So I laid back down with my shoes on in the bed, and the covers kept falling off, because you need to have what's the word, demisters or whatever they're called, dehumidifiers in the car, because we breathe out so much air and it just dampens everything. So I'm going to get a couple of those from Halfords and get all sorts. So yeah, so I was like that till about 2 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock I'd had enough. I was aching, I was cold, I wasn't sleeping. So then I got back in the front of the car and I drove up to the services where I went yesterday on the M56, because then I could go and have a pee and stretch my legs. And then what I did was I got in, parked at the services. You can park there for 2 hours. I got in the back of the car, put all the seats up, just lay on the back with some covers over me, and I slept quite well for a couple of hours. So that's quite good. so that was 5 a.m. that I had to move on. So since then, 5 till 7, I've been wandering around trying to find places to park. I parked up at on an industrial estate for an hour, slept in the back, but then I had no covers on, so I felt quite conspicuous. And then when it started getting light, I went to Asda. They opened at 6, so I went there, went and had a pee there, and now I've come here. I was going to go to the park to have my breakfast, but oh, there's a man walking his dog there in the field. But I couldn't, so I've come here. Now I've got dressed. So I got dressed. Where did I get dressed? Oh, I found a lay-by near to where I was parked for the night and just got dressed. So I've got dressed. I haven't done my teeth yet. I want to do that here. I think if I just sit on the passenger side of the car and just clear my teeth and spit my water out, that'll be okay. And then once I've had something to eat, start the day again. So see how it goes. That was a tough night last night. I'm aching all over. I think I'm going to sleep in the back tonight. Don't think I'm going to sleep in the boot. If that sleeping in the back works, that means I have the whole of the boot to myself. To my luggage, I mean. You know, everything that I carry, which would work out quite well, but it's a question of being able to stretch, isn't it? So I'm going to have a fiddle about with that later. So I'm going to have my breakfast and think about where to go next. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh well guys, what an eventful couple of days it's been. This one's been really quite difficult today, just trying to find somewhere to park in the areas that I've chosen to go to. I have moved, I don't know, 5-6 times at least, and all because I'm sort of trying to find places to do particular things, I suppose. But it's just, I think it is such a built-up industrial area. I think if I could do this area, I could probably do anything. I'm going to be struggling with somewhere to sleep tonight as well. So I'm just going off to an industrial estate now in the hope that I can park up along there and sit in the back and work on my black curtain. I need to do that better. And then I'm going to sleep on my back seat tonight, so I'm going to put my sorry, just watching the traffic camera thing. So I'm going to put my sleeping bed in the back seat. Put my bed on my back seat, lie on my bed with the blankets, and see how I get on with that. I don't think it'll be any worse than last night. Might not be any better, but I think if this isn't any better, then I'm going to struggle. I'm really hoping that it will be right, because it does mean that I can put a whole load of things in my boxes in my boot and not have to worry about where I'm going to sleep, which I just love the idea of. However, we'll see. So it's been a busy day today, all in all. Pottering around looking for places to park. I was very tired. I've just had about an hour's snooze. I kept waking myself up because I was snoring. I never snore unless I'm really tired, and then I do. So yeah, I was snoring. So anyway, I feel a lot better now. I've had a good kip. I've got something that I sold on eBay that I'm taking up to the Wirral tomorrow, so I'll change where I was going to be tomorrow. So I'll be altering to be up on the Wirral tomorrow, so that will be nice, bit of countryside. So I've just had a break, just been looking on my computer for work, and in a little while I'll go and find somewhere else to park up so I can sit in the back and just sort out my bags for tonight. Hi guys, I am really sorry I didn't do a video last night of where I was staying. First of all, I went in really late, so I parked on the industrial area till about 9 o'clock. And I'd already made the decision I was going to park in Asda earlier, but I don't think I mentioned that either. It was just because I think when you're out all the time trying to learn it as well as trying to video it is quite difficult. Anyway, just a quick update. So last night I stayed on the industrial estate till about 9 o'clock, and then I went into Asda because it's 24 hours at Queen's Ferry, and I parked up quite near the shop but far right hand side where nobody was really parking, and I put my curtain up already, so I reversed in, and I was next to a works van on the left, and I thought that was either going to stay overnight and have nobody in it. It's like one of these open back things, and then in front of me was a red Audi on a parking space opposite, not right in front of me, sort of over there. So anyway, I parked up there, and basically I just crawled into bed and went to sleep. Well, lay down and waited to go to sleep. So that was about 10 o'clock, and I woke up a couple of times in the night, but it was really, really quiet. And at 6 o'clock I was awake, and I was looking out, and there were cars coming in, so I thought, oh, I definitely can get out the barrier now. So I left round about 6 a.m, just slipped into the front with where I'd done all the seats, so I just managed to be able to slip into the front there. It was still dark, so nobody could see me. Just started the car up and drove out, and then drove up to Harden. Parked up in my favourite car park, because really I'm quite near to that Harden car park, so that's quite nice for me, even though I was trying to stay in different areas. So I went up there and parked up there, and yeah, I just wanted to just say sorry about not giving you a video on my overnight stay last night. So anyway, I will catch you all later. So today I'm actually going for a walk through Harden. Been driving around like forever, so I'm going to walk Harden for half an hour, and then I'll talk to you in a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to walk around Harden, getting a bit of exercise. Been sat in a car for 2 days, really, so I'm going to make it my objective to do at least half an hour's walk each day somewhere. Oh, how about that for a view? Airbus over there, and factory of some kind. Big cemetery and lovely nick as well. Right, you can go in there and sit in there. And how you get in? Oh, there's a gate down here. Wow, spectacular views. It's nice to be out, even if it's just for a short while. Trying to adjust my days accordingly. Oh. So I don't know how it started, but these are all 1940. Ah, these are war veterans. So it's just an ordinary cemetery at one time, all grown over and everything. And there's that war bit, the heroes bit. Just lovely. It's quite sad really, isn't it? So anyway, when I've done this walk, my next objective is to try and boil a saucepan of water for my flask. Gladstone's library. So heading back to car, and I'll decide what I'm going to do next now. I've still got loads of things to do. Sort the black curtain, or boil the kettle, you know, so I'll hopefully be able to do that here. We'll see. Just want to show you. Here I am. Car park. Goes on. Boiling water. Very dangerous, I know. So I'll move to the boot because it's safe. I think I was burning my seat. So I'll just move to the boot. I only need a little space. I think it's boiling. That'll do. Clogged up. So I'm sat in the back about to have some lunch. So I had a few incidences happen this morning. I was driving along. Where did I stop? I stopped at a place to have a pee, and I got back in the car. And I was sat in the car looking at the map, wondering where to go next. And there was this dripping onto my trouser. Rainwater has been dripping in from just by the side, left-hand side of my sunroof. And it was dripping. I mean, I've got a sponge in there at the moment. But yeah, it's quite a lot of water coming in somewhere. I'm wondering if it's from the sunroof. It's seeped down from the sunroof. You know, where I had that problem before, or it wouldn't close. So anyway, that sort of reminded me. I've still got a storming headache and my forehead is hot. So I'm going to have a lunch, see how that goes. So I've put my phone on a tripod. So I've been to the garage. It was sort of like a reminder I need to get Lexi serviced and stuff before I get on the road. So I went to my garage and I've booked her in for on Monday for a full service, do the brakes and have a look at the leak and see if they can fix it, if they can see where it's coming from. So I'll get that done. I'll get her serviced anyway. So that's that. I've delivered the Home Geek thing, the blender, to the people. The mother of a daughter had ordered it. I don't think they wanted her to order it, but you know, 33 quid. It was 70 when I bought it. I've only used it about 3 times, so got me money. So that's that. So yeah, I've come back up to Heswell, although I had to go back down to Ellesmere Port to the garage. This is where I'm staying today. So I'm going to have me lunch now. Pork pie and all sorts of... Oh, I've been to Halfords. Bought some dehumidifiers. Excuse me while I put my whole body in front of the camera. So these are my dehumidifiers. They cost me £3. I bought 2. The only other one they had was an £8 one, which was really good. It said it would last 4 to 6 weeks. But then it takes... I'm really sorry. It takes, I don't know, a good few days for you to put it on a radiator and get it to dry and use again. And I thought, I'm not going to be near a radiator. No point in me spending my money. So I bought 2 of these. So I'm thinking about whether put them both out together, one in the front and one in the back, or just have one working. I'll put it in the back where I sleep, you know, in the back. That's where most of the humidity is going to come from. And see how long that works. So I'll have a look at that and see how that goes. Yeah, so that's it at the moment. Do I look knackered? I don't know what's wrong with me. But, yeah, I'm going to have my lunch and drink lots of fluid and see how that all goes. So just before I start my lunch, I brought my Bowdens out with me because my battery charger, my Anchor charger, had gotten really low. So I thought, right, okay, I'll charge it up on Bowdens, which was on 5 this morning. But it's been charging now, this charger, and it hasn't even put it up to 2 yet, for, I don't know, about 2 hours. No, it's an hour. And my Bowdens has dropped right down to 1. And I need to charge this phone as well because it's getting low, and my car's engine's off, so I thought I'd charge that. So I'm just going to run my Bowdens out and then charge that at home. I wanted to charge up my laptop as well, which was really low. So I think I should be alright tonight, but I think tomorrow is I'll have to go home. I don't think I'll be able to stay out tomorrow night. I've got everything in a bit of a mess now. I wasn't expecting that Bowdens to go down so quick. I thought I might lose 1 bar today on charging my Anchor and my laptop, and now it's just dropped right down to 1 bar. I'm so surprised by that. Wonder what it'll do when I go to charge my laptop. It's a bit scary, that. Okay, so anyway, I'll think about things. Fortunately, I'm near home all the time, so it's not a big deal, but it's definitely something I've got to think about in the future. Talk to you later. So hi guys, it's 5 o'clock. It's blowing an absolute gale out there. It's been raining all day, and I haven't motivated myself to do anything today. I've just sat in my car and done very little work. So the time has come now for me to get my bed ready. What I've done is I've booked myself into a park. You know, one of these pay to park overnight that you can have over here. So it's cost me £2, and it's going to be safe parking, and that's going to be quite nice because I felt lousy all day. I couldn't be bothered to go around hunting. So I just wanted to show you my bed made up. So, that's me hat. So, that's me pillow. There's several layers of blanket and my dressing gown. And then right at the very bottom is my sleeping bag. And that goes that. And then it just goes down to the end of the car seat. So that's how I'll be sleeping tonight. I just wanted to catch up with you quickly. I've still got this stupid headache, so I just wanted to let you know what I was doing. So it's got to 5 o'clock. I've booked to go in park up from 7, so I'm just going to spend the next couple of hours just trotting from A to B to try and get my bed made up, which I've done now. I've made myself a flask of hot water, and I'm going to get changed for bed. I'm going to get changed a bit here, but there's a house opposite that can see me, so I can't change too much. And then I'll go down the road and finish off down the road in another bit of roadway I know about. So that's my day for today, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. See ya! Hi guys, so I just wanted to talk about my sleep last night in my hotel car park, which went really well. So I parked up in there about 7 o'clock. I waited till it was dark, and then I drove right down to the bottom of the car park where there was a camper van parked as well. And I reversed in, because you've always told us we've got to always be ready to go out, even though I would have preferred to go in forward because that faced a field. Reversing in faced the car park. But anyway, I reversed in and I already put my my black sheet up, so that was all sorted in the back. So I reversed in and jumped in the back, and it felt really good. I just settled down for the night then. I just watched a bit of stuff on my phone. It was very quiet in the car park, although there were a few cars about. I went to sleep about 8. I woke up again about, I don't know, about 5 o'clock. And because it was still dark, and I know it's starting to get light now, so I decided that I wanted to go. So I just nipped in the front, and drove out the car park and went up to the services up the road. The car park in the hotel was really good. It had a few cars in there, so it felt safe. And I felt safe all night. Nothing worried me. I slept quite well on my bed, although I'm still struggling to stretch my legs out, so I've still got to work out on that. But all in all, that was a good night's sleep, and a very safe place to park and sleep. And I'll probably do more of that in the future. So because of my car, I'm on my way home now. It's Thursday today, so I was supposed to stay till Friday, but I'm not going to now. I'm going to go home, or back to the flat and start again. But I've spent 3 nights out and 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, so Thursday, I was going to go up further onto the Wirral, but I'm going to come back now. I'm going to go back to the flat and restart and just sort myself out. So I'll talk to you soon.